Good morning. Hi. Today I'm gonna start a little weekend vlog because I'm off all weekend and I'm so excited. Um, I worked so many days in a row to finally have this weekend off, so it's so very needed. But today I didn't sleep in, I didn't rest too long because this morning I'm gonna go see The Little Mermaid and I'm so excited. I'm gonna go out to breakfast, have some nice food, and then go watch The Little Mermaid. So I'm gonna go take a shower and I'll see you when I start doing my makeup. Say hi, Luna. Yeah, good morning. My sleepy girl. Say hi. Come here. Say hi. She's just gonna walk the other way and not say hi. Okay. Alright, cool. I'm back. I'm clean. Love that. I've got my foundation on, some white mix jumbo pencil and milk on my eyes to prime. But first I'm actually going to do my eyebrows. And I'm going to do my eyebrows where I put little gems on them. So that'll be fun. Let's see here. Dropping everything. I'm super excited. For today, I'm going to go to IHOP first because that's just one of my favorite places to eat. I'm a simple guy. I fucking love pancakes. I just fucking love pancakes. So I'm going to put a slit in my eyebrows, so I'm basically going to draw them to stop right after where my hairs are. Because I like it to be as far in as possible, but I can't have it too far in. Because I do actually have eyebrows now. I thought if I was gonna grow out my whole eyebrows that I would do like actually shave slits into them, but pretty quickly I was like, I still can't stand my natural eyebrows, lol, jk. I had such a bad eyebrow day yesterday. I feel like the fates are stacked against me currently. I think especially after a breakup, but just in general, it's so important to take yourself on dates. If dating has been unsuccessful for you, you just gotta remind yourself that you're still number one, you know? And that if you want to do things, you can still do them. I think so, at least. But there's another layer of me going to the movie theaters by myself that's kind of emotionally significant. I'm going to talk about a situation just because sometimes it surprises me that I will literally forget that this happened to me sometimes. And I don't even think it's necessarily a trauma response. I think it's because everything else that's happened to me similar happened from someone that I knew, and it had a very like personal side to it where it was like, but I thought I could trust you kind of thing. Whereas this was the only like scary situation I've been in with a stranger. And it was, you know, only a couple of hours of my life. So it's kind of easy for it to just kind of fade. And I don't tend to, when I think about like things that made me distrust people, things that kind of maybe messed me up a little bit, like that's not actually one of the things that comes to mind. But when I tell the story, I'm like, well, obviously it had to have affected me at some point, at some level, because oh my god, it would affect anyone. So it is kind of a scary story and kind of triggering, so don't listen to it if you don't want to. I'll do this when I'm done talking about it. I'll be as brief as I can. Basically, I was 16 or 17 and I went to see The Hobbit with a group of friends. And we were all so excited for The Hobbit, especially one specific friend, because The Lord of the Rings was literally everything to her. And totally understand. Honestly, the older I get, the more important The Lord of the Rings is to me, but I was already a huge fan when I was younger. Long story short, we all sat together in a row and her parents were kind of up above us and not sitting with us. And I was on the end, and like 50-year-old man sat down next to me. So I'm gonna glue some rhinestones onto my face. I do believe I have a little more in-depth tutorial on that somewhere on here. It didn't go well. He kept invading my personal space over and over again, touching his leg with mine. I was wearing shorts, by the way, and I don't remember if he was wearing clothes. Well, he was wearing clothes. I don't remember if he was wearing shorts or pants, but my bare leg was being touched a lot over and over again, and I kept moving it out of the way, and it was really scary. And at some point, ooh, I'm actually going to use the more colorful ones. These are like more of a rainbow shift than the silver ones I normally use. I kept getting overwhelmed and going to the bathroom. I don't want to dwell on this story. I just kind of want to get it out of the way. But eventually I had a friend who convinced me to talk to theater staff, because I called her and was like, I don't know if he's meaning to do this. I don't understand. And she was like, oh my god, he's a creep. Please talk to them. I'm terrified for you. And I was like, okay, that's all I need to know. Thank you. And so I did talk to theater staff, and I don't remember what kind of theater this was. This was one of the main ones you can go to, kind of like the big theaters, but they did take care of the situation very professionally. They were immediately concerned for me. They had some people go actually check over to see if he was still physically there. They immediately started to like pull up cameras and stuff, and they had someone stay with me so that I felt safe. And yeah, they handled it very well. We ended up having to leave because I was just not okay after that. I was acting like I was, but I wasn't. Basically, they were very communicative with us about it. When they checked the, so I went to the bathroom twice, feeling overwhelmed and gaslighting myself, telling myself that what I thought was happening couldn't be happening. Please don't do that. I'm very bitter to this day that not only did I not, like, violently kick him in the crotch, the most I did was, I was just like, excuse me, the second time I went to the bathroom, pointedly trying to be like, I know what you're doing and I can't stand it. Yeah, I just blanked. I'm also just tired and hungry. But, they checked the cameras, and I noticed that when I would come back from rushing off to the bathroom, that he would be gone, and I would be like, oh, thank God. And then a couple minutes later, he'd be back. Fuck. Damn it. It was because he was following me. He was following me to and from the bathroom. And the second time I think he did it, the mom that was sitting up above us kind of noticed and was starting to get nervous. Yep, he was following me to and from the bathroom, and what's really scary is he was willing to follow me in a place that it's kind of common to have like camera footage and stuff already. You know, this wasn't that long ago. It was a while ago. It was about 10 years ago now, but which is why I don't like dwelling on it. Like, you know, it's been a long fucking time. But what's really scary is that I was feeling so overwhelmed by the situation. Here's my little gemstones. You can't fucking see. Oh my god. I'm not in the mood to like set up a really nice like lighting setup. We're just gonna work with what we've got. I'll show you this in various lighting when we're done. But I felt so overwhelmed that I have been really tempted to like try to step outside to get some fresh air. I might not have never been seen again if I had done that. Or I might have been found a couple hours later with some stories to tell. So, 4 years after that, unsurprisingly, not only was I just like not super interested in like immediately being like, yeah, let's go to the fucking movie theater, I was also pretty needy. I could not sit by myself in a movie theater. Not only that, I was pretty annoying and had to always ask that either my friends, or if I was like going with my dad, I always had to ask that we sat in a way that I was in like in between a wall, so we would be off to the side basically, you know, way off to the side watching a movie like this. Um, I had to request that we do that for years. And granted, I have eventually, it has been, I don't remember when I started, but eventually I was able to just buy some movie tickets and not like think about who might sit next to us. And, you know, and of course, when this would happen and I would explain it to people, they would always be like, "Oh, I'll protect you. I'll do everything." And it's like, it's just not even like that. Like honestly, at this point, you know, I was like, I always regretted not doing more in that situation. I was like, I'm pretty sure I can protect me too. It's just like I don't even want to fucking like have to worry about it. You know, I just wasn't in the place where. You know, and sometimes it's not even just like situations like that. Like sitting next to strangers is fucking annoying. Even just from a sensory perspective, like some people are like just more noisy and disrespectful than others, and some people literally just physically are noisy and they can't do anything about it. Like, you know, people are people. So I'm gonna start adding some like more green colors, which is exciting. I haven't done any greens in a long time. I have like every makeup palette I own sitting over here because I just want to do super fun, colorful stuff. I also should not have done my foundation before this, absolutely not. But here we are. But I have not gone to the theaters completely by myself. Which, I mean, a lot of people don't. A lot of people are like, no, I'm gonna like get friends to go with me and shit. Completely understandable. I just really have trouble making friends and also making plans with those friends. Our schedules are so different. Not to mention the fact that like my work has completely turned me into a morning person, which none of my friends are, that's for sure. Oh yeah, that story's over. Um, it was kind of already over. But just to clarify, it's definitely over now. I can't believe myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I can push it back down if I have to. If you want me to, 'cause we can tell me now, what's left to lose if we run? Okay, so this is what we've got. I added liner and lashes, and then I did do some scales. I used the same like fishnet technique. You can find it all over YouTube. I'm sorry for not doing it on camera. I just did not. Ah! Excuse me. I didn't trust myself to do it on camera when I'm like, I want food and caffeine so bad. It's gonna be so worth it once I get to IHOP and get my order. But right now I'm like, so I think I'll do rhinestones on the end of each point of my eyeliner, and then glitter everywhere. I can do what I want. Okay, now I've got this like ridiculous chunky glitter from Wet n Wild. the Care Bears collection, which I don't think you can get anymore, but they have been releasing these like gel glitters with a lot of their collections. Oh my god, get them if you can. They are incredible. They can look kind of weird at different angles because they're so intense, but oh my god, when a light hits them, they are stunning. I always get a lot of compliments on it. So whenever I'm going over the scales area, I'm doing my best to pick my finger right up and not smear, because that will smear the pattern, which will probably honestly happen anyways, but I will try to avoid it as much as I can. Definitely not worried about this being perfect. It's just, for me, I haven't done like a themed makeup look for any reason other than like, oh, I gotta make content out of this, which kind of puts pressure on it or something like that. So yeah, this would obviously be really cute with literally any color of lips. You could do green, pink, purple, anything. But I'm gonna eat a bunch of food, so I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna finalize this and be back. Probably in my outfit. Okay, so paint. Dash paint. Here is the outfit. I've got my. I got this from Yandy. I don't think they sell it anymore, but they might. This is just a fishnet crop top, a bright blue one. My standard jean jacket vest of Dysphoria. My standard shorts of Dysphoria. This was thrifted. It was a thrifted jean jacket that I just cut the sleeves off of. These are my Royal Bones shorts from Hot Topic. And then shoes, I've got my little Amazon light up sneaks. Now, I probably won't, you get to see how hairy my legs are now. Hey, testosterone. I probably will not wear these like this in the theater. I feel like that might not be allowed. But I still really like these shoes, even with the lights turned off, with just the, yeah, when it's just purple, I still feel like it goes good with the outfit. So yeah, I'll probably go ahead and turn these off. They're so cute, but I would only feel comfortable wearing them like in the club. I don't want to bother people. But yeah, look how fucking hairy my legs are, baby. Hell yeah. And here is the makeup in natural lighting. I added some highlights to the scales to make them a little more 3D. Basically, I just did little triangles, triangles without the bottom to give them a highlight. It's not the best. This was very rushed, but yeah. My eyeshadow is already creasing and I'm really pissed about that, so I'm going to try to fix it right before I go, but then not worry about it. And I will probably be showing you my food next. Oh my god, dude, I was so... Oh my god, I was worried because they were really busy, and I was like, shit, I'm gonna fucking miss my movie. I ate so fast. I was so fucking hungry. It was embarrassing. I was like dropping food all over myself, but I was like, dude, I don't care. I just put these carbs in my body now. I haven't eaten pork. I had bacon. I've had bacon like once or twice since I stopped being vegetarian, so we'll see how those sausage links vibe with me. They weren't worth it. I just wanted to try them and see what they're like. I like their plant-based sausage, by the way. The plant-based sausage that they make at IHOP now is really good, and that actually tastes a lot better than the regular. I just wanted to try it since I can now. It's not very good. The eggs were great. The pancakes were delicious. A lot of times I sub them out for the chocolate chip ones, but I've been following my cravings a lot this week. And eating plenty of chocolate, so I was like, honestly, I could kind of just get down with some regular pancakes. So it was so good. I had way too much coffee because I needed it so bad. Sometimes I go a little ham. You can't just hand me a pot of coffee, okay? So I'm now fueled and ready to go, and now I'm gonna go sit for 2 hours, which is gonna be crazy. But I was Googling, I was like, how long do commercials last? And it was like, oh, like 20 minutes. And I was like, okay, I'm good. actually have plenty of time, so I might just go wander around this place because it also has an arcade. I'm not going to show you anything. I don't think it's just a local thing, but just in case, and obviously I don't want to like bother the staff or anything. I'm so excited. I haven't done this in so long. Ooh, oh my god, it's so hot, so you have to deal with my AC being on. But, holy shit, that movie was so good, and I'm so glad that I did that for myself. A review of some various things. I was so impressed and enamored and enthralled with the animation, and I'm obsessed with underwater stuff. I'm always like, oh, I'm a water dragon and stuff like that, which is why I have a lot of practice with blue scales. And yeah, so I just wanted to be in the movie so bad. Performances, Halle Berry, incredible. I'm very picky with female singers, especially because, I was assigned female at birth, and so I was a soprano 2 in high school, a competitive soprano 2 in high school choir. So I'm very picky with feminine voices, especially. And Ariel is hard to sing because she's very young and sassy and over dramatic, and to do that well is really hard. And I could hear in Halle Berry's voice how much she was controlling what she was doing while still being extremely expressive, and that was honestly just really impressive. Prince Eric, I actually really liked his song. I thought he did a good performance. There were a couple of moments where I was like, that's a little much, but overall, I really liked even his singing. Ursula, a lot of people complained about her makeup, understandably. She's based off of Divine, and to me, her makeup reminds me of the makeup I did when I first started shaving off my eyebrows and doing a lot of drag techniques on myself when I was like 15 and really bad at makeup. But honestly, I feel like that kind of fits Ursula's vibe a little bit, and I didn't hate it. I feel like they took the worst screenshots, of course, and then bitched about it on Twitter. And I know there's like some stuff going on with the artist where I think people were like, why didn't y'all get an actual drag artist to do this? And I think she had some backlash or something. I don't know all of it, but I didn't hate it on screen. I didn't think it was great. I think it would have been really cool to actually hire a fucking drag artist, but it was kind of nostalgic for me, because especially those eyebrows, I was like, dude, that's just what my eyebrows used to look like, and the circular eyeshadow and everything. I feel like it had a very particular vibe that still fits with Ursula's personality. I really liked her performance. Ursula is also really hard to sing because she's evil and melodramatic. Once again, sometimes it kind of missed the mark, but it's so hard to do it as well as the original. Poseidon was so hot. I was so distracted. I mean, Prince Eric was hot too, honestly. I saw screenshots of him and I was like, who cares about that? But actually, like, his performance, when you get to know his character, like, yeah, he was cute. But, oh my god, Poseidon's, like, oystery, like, armor stuff, his armor suit was gorgeous. And the very faint, subtle, like, shimmery scales that they put on the mermaids, oh my god. So I loved Sebastian. I thought he was very cute. Flounder, yeah, Flounder's ugly, but I feel like they did the best. It's hard to give fish facial expressions. They don't have facial expressions. That's why it's so easy for people to eat them. That's why people go to that first when they stop being vegetarian, honestly. But yeah, I feel like they did the best they could with Flounder. I liked the bird. Bird was good. Scuttle was good. Loved Sebastian, though, actually. I was surprised how much I loved his animation. And yeah, the battle scene with Ursula was gorgeous. I loved all of the bioluminescent factors, especially of Ursula, but in general, the Under the Sea performance was gorgeous. That's how I see the sea, honestly. Just like, it was really good, and absolutely worth going and seeing it, even if you have some criticisms of some of the decisions they've made. I was shocked. I got there, I spent like $10.87 on my ticket, and that's all I had to pay, and the seats were fucking heated, which I know that, like, that's a thing that theaters do now. I forget, because I never go, but, like, I had heated seats, and they had QR codes that you could scan to get food brought to you, so you didn't even have to fucking, like, get out of your seat.
are you kidding me? Like, I'm sure that's how they make their money, by selling their tickets so cheap. But like, that's so cool. I can't wait to visit again when I'm feeling a little more like challenging food stuff. And they also have drinks, so I'd love to get like dinner and some drinks and watch a movie here sometime. I thought about staying and playing some games, but there's quite a few kids, which makes sense because school ended for a lot of local schools yesterday. So the kids are being kind of loud, and I was like, okay, I'll leave. So yeah, I might go check out some video game stores, and then I'll probably meet you back home. Like, I can never predict when people are going to be weird about my appearance, you know? Like, I really don't feel like my outfit is particularly interesting for me, you know? It's really not that spicy, but in the different video game stores and stuff that I went to, like, there were just a lot of comments, and a lot of people were nice, but it was also men. Like, one dude was like, did you make that whole outfit yourself? Or did you do your whole outfit yourself? And I'm like, are you asking if someone else dressed me and chose my clothes for me? Because that would be hot, but no, I don't have a dom right now. Like, what else? What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? I don't know. Who do you think dressed me? My water's very warm. And then, yeah, I felt a lot of eyes on me and stuff, and especially with, like, having visible facial hair right now and stuff, luckily the movie theater actually had gender-neutral bathrooms. Jeez, I look buff. Hello. Yeah, they had a small, like, single-use family restroom, because I was like, I should go to the women's because I've dressed feminine, but at the same time, if people look too closely at my facial hair and leg hair, I'm just like, I'm very borderline right now. I'm so borderline. No, I don't have borderline personality disorder, even though I've been accused of it my whole life. Not by doctors, but by other people. I might have some slight traits of it at this point, but yeah, I'm gonna go home and eat a quick lunch, because I'm not hungry after all of that food this morning, but I need to keep my protein up, consistent, build that muscle. So I'll have a light lunch, and then by the time my afternoon snack and more coffee comes around, I'll be fucking ready. But yeah, I'll show you. I did buy one thing. I'll show you when I get home. And now I will focus on driving. Don't worry, it's a short drive. Pay attention. But
I'm back home in the air conditioning. We love it. So yeah, I got one thing. Because like I said, I felt a little bit, one, I shouldn't spend money, and two, just like weird around people. People were just staring an awful lot. And it's like, I'm wearing blue fishnet, yeah, but the rest of my outfit is so normal, honestly. I found a man tyke, vintage stock, of course. I went there, and then a local place that has a lot of good used games for better money. I almost bought a game at vintage stock, went to the other place, saw the same game for like $2 cheaper, and I was like, oh, I'm glad I didn't get that. But I didn't get it either way. Like I said, I really should be saving money. Ew. Why was that able to come off? I don't want to know what that was. It's a little dirty, but like most of it's coming off. Oh, so cute. Matches me. Matches my energy today. Yes, little friend. So I think I'm going to salvage this makeup and go ahead and try to film for my website, because I haven't been able to like all week, and I kind of don't feel like it because I've got some personal stuff going on, but it's a job, so who cares? A job that pays me horribly, and worse every year, but woo. I've made like less than $500 still, I think. I think I just hit $500 finally from OF this year. It's a very bad year for OF. But I kind of expected that with transitioning. It was already bad before that too, so yeah. Get that out of the way, and then probably hole up and play some video games. See you then. Sweet, I just got filming done. It went great. It wasn't a super long set. It was kind of mid for me. But I enjoyed it, even though it's really hot. And I'm glad it's over, and I'm kind of glad I got it out of the way. Still fun. I would show you my outfit, but I can't. It's just more blue and a lot less clothes. So, I really need to wash my hair though. I know. still not used to the summer and also being a slightly more oily person. And it was a very busy week. So I'm gonna take this beautiful makeup off, so say goodbye to it. Goodbye, makeup. And next time I see you, I'll be very clean. I love how I called Halle Bailey Halle Berry, and also I called King Triton Poseidon. I know they're the same, pretty much, but like, I fucked up. Sorry. How about I give you a little tour? Show you what I have been up to. So, I downloaded Guild Wars 2 for the first time. So basically, I grew up watching my family play Guild Wars, the original one. And yeah. I finally decided to give Guild Wars 2 a shot because it was free. There's people talking outside, sorry. This is my character. He is a twink. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see him. He is a Sylvari warrior. I know, boring warrior. I always choose warrior type classes for my first playthrough of games. If you haven't seen what it looks like, I'm in a Sylvari area. So, also sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I've never heard that name said out loud. It is stunning. It's beautiful. Like, are you kidding me? Gorgeous. Oh my god, there's little like seeds floating in the air and everything. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. I definitely don't feel like playing it right now though, because I have been still getting used to everything and figuring out where I even am. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit, but I just wanted to show you my character. I'll show you what I've been up to in the Elder Scrolls. I got like locked out of my Final Fantasy XIV account that I'm using on my PC, and I'm already using a free trial for my PS4 email that's like linked to my PS4. So unfortunately, I can't play Final Fantasy XIV unless I bite the bullet and buy the full version or make a new email address, which I'll probably do, honestly. Yeah, no Final Fantasy XIV for me. I'm back in my jammies. I'm wearing cozy Powerpuff Girl shirt. I took off my trans tape so the boys are free. I'm giving them a day off. I probably won't. Maybe I'll leave it until I go to work Monday. So I've got 2 characters I'm working on in ESO. This is my sorcerer. I decided to actually do like a destruction staff sorcerer for once. He's a fucking wood elf twink. Right now he's level 13. And then I've got my Argonian Nightblade, who is champion level 50 right now, or something like that. Wait, yeah, no, I got 162 champion points. My first ever character that I've taken to champion level. First ever. So I've got Swims Great Waters, that's his name, and then I've got Sindil Duskthorn. I've also got really fucking annoying neighbors. Yeah, these are my 2 PC characters right now. Swims Great Waters, I did like all the zone quests first, and I also, that's the first character I've ever fought Molag Bal with. First time ever fighting Molag Bal was with this guy. Come on, focus. There we go. That lighting, the struggle is real. And then with Sindil, I'm more focusing on small quests, and I'm trying to kind of more so do like finishing a whole area at a time. Which I really enjoy doing, like even finding all the sky shards in a single area and stuff like that. Just being really anal about getting everything, so that's been kind of a refresher. Yeah, so Sindil is a destruction staff sorcerer for now, and in Swims Great Waters, I super maxed out both bow and dual wield, because those are my favorite, but I just recently started to practice two-handed with Swims Great Waters, so, yeah. Okay. I'm going to exit out, and then I do play Hunt Showdown. If any of y'all play Hunt Showdown and want to play it, let me know.
I do have Minecraft as well. I think I just ran out of game time. Oh, come on. Rude. I guess Apex is updating. That makes sense. It's always updating. But yeah, I did finally save up enough crafting materials to finally get my first legendary skin on the PC in Apex, which is really nice because I'm level like 500 something. No, 400 something on the PS4, and I'm like level 30 right now. No, I'm level 20 something. I think I'm level 25 on PC. So I've been trying to at least play once a day to get a couple of Apex packs at least, you know. Gather up my stuff. I also played State of Decay 2 recently. That was cool. Crusader Kings 3 is a weird game. My friend really wanted me to get into it. I kind of hate it and I kind of love it. I can't decide. Yeah. I restarted Genshin, but I'm very, very early on. Very, very early on. Very early on. And yeah, that's what I've been up to. What have I been listening to on Spotify? I'll show you my Spotify. I've been listening to Post Malone, Juice WRLD, FKA Twigs, a lot of Trivium always. Yeah, that's most of the new stuff, honestly. Lately, what I've been feeling. So yeah, I'm just gonna fucking game probably for the rest of the day. I'll let you know if anything else interesting happens. But tomorrow's going to be kind of the opposite. I'm going to hang out and rest all day, and then get ready to go out and dance and drink tomorrow night. So I will work out like early in the day, so hopefully I don't ruin my gains too much with drinking. I don't drink a whole lot. One, for health reasons and sanity, mental health reasons, but also because I'm trying to build muscle, and it kind of fucks that up. But, yeah. So I think I might go ahead and edit this and upload this and then film a separate one tomorrow because obviously there was a lot of content today. So, yeah. I'll let you know if anything happens. I'll probably just show you my afternoon snack because it's my favorite thing in the world and I'd love to share it with you. But I'll see you then. Snack time. So, I'm going to heat up some coffee. Let's see. Where's my cup? It was in here the whole time. Cool. I've been drinking Folgers coffee because money. I'm gonna heat it up a little bit. So I'll probably eat some goldfish really quick because I'm a child. And then I will have a Nugo bar. I like to actually eat this while I'm gaming because sensory. But I fucking love Nugo bars. If you're trying to lose weight or be a super healthy person, these aren't that great as far as protein bars go. Protein bars in general aren't the best, but if you're just maintaining or even possibly bulking, these are really good. These are like a treat to me, but they also have some protein in them. They do make Nugo Slim ones, which are a little bit lighter on the sugar and have even more protein built into them. These are literally just a treat to me. Like, even in like the absolute depths of my eating disorder, I still bought these for myself. They're just, I love them so much. And yeah, it boosts some protein, but it's mostly just a treat. And I love having this with my coffee. So, and I'm gonna put just my regular creamer in my coffee. I got the caramel silk creamer, and I'm kind of sad because I forgot that I kind of don't like the caramel one. I forgot. It's just too strong, honestly. And I like flavored creamers. This one's just kind of weird. But yeah, I'm gonna eat some goldfish like a gremlin and get my screen set up, and I'll probably just, you know, speed show you some of me playing some Apex and drinking coffee. I like to play Apex when I'm caffeinated because I'm bad at it, and the caffeine helps. Yep. stay hydrated, gamers. Well, this is probably what my evening's gonna look like, with also me going on random walks and stuff, because I actually hate sitting. Yeah, I'll probably see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Have a great day.